Hi folks, welcome to my Bit Retro Journal. Today is actually the 40th anniversary of the ZX Spectrum, April 23rd, 1982. And so I am not only doing a ZX Spectrum or ZX Spectrum video, but I finally actually figured out what's going on with that ZX Spectrum 16K that I've been, for various videos, trying to fix. In fact, I ended up socketing every chip on here and could not figure out what the issue was. Well, I finally figured it out. So I ended up buying another Spectrum, 48K version. And one of the first things I did is I took the ULA chip out of that one and I stuck the ULA chip from here into there. I didn't want to go vice versa because if there's something here that's a short, that would break the chip. So I figured, am I going to get, am I going to get this to work, or am I going to get something similar? And lo and behold, ta-da! Yeah. So if you, you can go back to my set of videos from last year when I started this project. The first thing I speculated, just sort of casually, because it was kind of hot, I was like, oh, I bet the ULA chip's bad. But then I went online and I got advice. I ended up replacing every piece of memory, socketing it, and I even created a test kit with my CX81 memory module by adding a chip on that so that I could replace each one of these because they're similar. I think they might be slightly faster, but if they worked on this, and they all passed. And in fact, the old chips all passed, so there were no bad ones. I did change the CPU out of this, so I did find that the Z80 was busted, and I should actually verify that, but I got different behavior, I guess. So maybe it's not. I even programmed an EEPROM, and made the modifications on this board so the EEPROM could work, and put in new logic chips. That was the only chip that I hadn't replaced. Replaced all the caps. I mean, it was a pretty big undertaking, and tested the board. Couldn't figure it out, and it turns out it was the ULA all along, which is actually a pretty big deal because they're kind of expensive. So I don't know what's going to happen with this board, but I do have a working board now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that ULA back into this board, and I'm not going to do it on camera because I have. So what I did, if you saw my video when I got this one, it was like a month ago or so, or actually it was no, I got it a month ago. I think I did the video. The video was posted a few weeks ago. And I plugged it in and I knew it worked right away. But what I did is, because it didn't come with a keyboard, I took the keyboard from this one because it had a pretty decent ribbon, and I didn't even replace the top part. So the one I think about the 48K one that I got that works is it had a top plate that was brand new. It was not on here. It already had tape, and it had a better rubber key membrane or rubber key. I think it's just cleaner. It just didn't come with a membrane, and so instead of trying to take the plate off of this and remove the keyboard membrane, I just put the top of this. It's a little bit. It's okay. It's got some scuffs on here, and there's a scuff right here. You can kind of see it with an angle of light. And I think I used a black Sharpie to cover up the metal. So I have a nicer cover. I should probably, a nicer piece of plastic and a nicer cover. I should probably change it at one point, but not for today's video. I was just happy to finally debug this one. So now that I have a working one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that ULA back in here. I have a working Spectrum. And in its celebration, I'm going to see if I can't download and play some of the famous games. They may not be great ones. I don't know because I've never had a Spectrum, but Jet Set Willy and Manic are the two that just people drill into you. And so I'm going to create, I'm going to do a fast load on this. So I'm going to use OTLA, which is my favorite fast loader. I use it for my ZX81 all the time. So I'm going to get that to work with the Spectrum. So what I want to do next is, maybe in the comments, tell me what I ought to do with this. Should I try to buy a replacement ULA? I know that Charlie Engel, who makes the V drive, also makes a replacement ULA chip. You know, the weirdness of this is that, you know, you're getting a picture, and that's sort of the comment is, if you're getting a picture, the ULA chip's doing its thing. Well, it's not quite doing its thing. The other thing I could try to do is, as an experiment, is try to bake the chip. That's something that Adrian Black and Adrian's Digital Basement tried to do. You just put them in the oven and you bake them for a while to see if you can, you know, if one of the connectors came loose, maybe it sort of semi-reflows the very fine solder stuff that's inside of the chip. Who knows? So I could try to bake it to see if it make it work, because it's worthwhile, right? These chips are, I mean, luckily for the Spectrum, Charlie did recreate that chip. You know, on the QL side, I'm actually building up another motherboard right now, and I'm buying a bunch of chips, and we have similar ones. We have the ZX8301, which is the big deal one. That's also the video one, and there are no replacements currently, and there's very little known about how it works internally. So no one's working on creating a replacement, and there's a ZX8302, so I'm getting both. One's going to cost like 10 pounds, and the other one I think is 20 pounds. And then a bunch of other auxiliary chips. The reason I'm putting together a motherboard for this is because I'm going to, over the summer, try to get the PiStorm working on the QL. But I don't want to do it on my original American one, because these are also very rare. But I have a UK board. In any case, so yeah, regarding the Spectrum, I may try to bake that chip to see if I can get this one to work. If not, yeah, I don't know what to do. Maybe this will just become a practice board, since I've socketed everything. You know, I mean, these were already socketed, but I added a socket for the CPU and then for the memory chips, and I think the ROM was, I figured if the ROM was socketed. I know I did the CPU and all these ones. Oh, and this one here too. Okay, so what I'm going to do next is I'm going to place my camera. I think, again, I'm going to do, I've been doing something different with some of my videos. And again, I'm a few videos ahead, so they're all in a different order. So I apologize if I get confused. But instead of just putting the camera straight in front so you just see the picture, I'm going to put it so you can see this and the picture. Kind of then showcases the computer a little bit. And it's you know, you don't get as big of an image, but I mean, we're not doing any coding. We're just really going to be doing playing some games, and I'm excited to get my first experience of doing that. I haven't done it yet, so let me change the camera angle, and then we'll do that, and we'll do a couple of games in celebration of 40th anniversary of the Spectrum. We'll do, you know, Manic Minor and Jet Set Bleep and Willy, right? That came from a dramatization, Microman, I think is what the movie was called, where Clive Sinclair, may rest in peace, actually did not like the fact that or supposedly did not like the fact that Jet Set Willy was the biggest seller for the Spectrum, that it was a gaming machine, although what did he expect it would be? And that's partly why the QL was what it was, a business machine. All right, so let's do that. As you can see, we've got the 1982 Sinclair Research Limited logo, and I don't know much about the Spectrum. I'm a ZX81 and Sinclair QL person. I skipped this generation because I'm in the US, and I know we had the Timing Sinclair 1000, but we also had actually my first computer, before that came out by Timex, I bought I know it's ZX81, but I grew up knowing it as ZX81, and that was my first computer. 1K of memory and all. I didn't get the 2K that the TS1000 sold as. I have to say the picture here is great. So I'm going to use my knowledge of this computer as best I can in terms of, I think there's some similarities, but I'm going to assume that what you're going to do is you're going to type in load, and then, oh, it has, it has this shift key. There we go. And then, isn't it supposed to wiggle the picture? Let me see. Let me give it a try here by using my, so I'll do Manic Miner first. I have the wave file already created by OTLA. Oh, does seem to work. The picture is not centered. That's one thing I'm noticing. But it got Manic. So is that something I adjust on? I've been told not to touch the pods inside because that's color stuff. So it's just something I do with my monitor, I guess. Holy crap. So I actually don't know this game, but it slightly has a better sound quality than the QL, but not by much. Definitely doesn't compete with the Commodore 64, but still, it's kind of cool. The picture quality is okay. I mean, I see like vertical lines this way. I don't know if they're supposed to be there or not. Well, I guess they're not supposed to be there. I saw jail bars too, but it's this may also not be the most ideal. Oops, yeah. So I didn't do the mod for the video, but I mean they said they put a capacitor on there, so it should be fine. It's a very thin cable, and it's kind of being wound through a bunch of things, so that they may not be the best for it. You can see. So I don't know. I don't know if that's adding interference or not, but maybe it'll come out better on the camera. You know, the picture on the camera is not too bad. It's definitely shifted to that direction. All right, so I don't know how to play this game, so let's give it a try. I don't want to spend too much time on this. I don't want this video to be too long, so I'm going to spend like a couple of minutes, 2 or 3 minutes playing this game, and then, all right, my first Spectrum game. You guys get to witness it with me. Yeah, this is pretty cool. So here we go. I think I hit enter. Okay. Doesn't tell you what. I'm going to assume the keys are 5, 6, 7, 8, like on the ZX81. So let's hit enter. All right, what do I do? I'm this dude. Okay. Oh, it disappeared behind that. That's funny. Oh yeah, those are those weird graphics. So do I jump? Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, I need to get some momentum going maybe. Here we go. All right. Oh, I don't eat the shrubbery is bad. I jump over the shrubbery. Okay. Oh. That was disappointing. Is there? Okay. This is at the. Oh. Well, that's rude. Yeah, I am an expert gamer. Can I just get past the? I watched some of it's TJ Ferrer, Sinclair Society, and I'm obviously much more muted playing a game. He gets really crazy. It's kind of fun watching him play. If you like, oh no. Okay, come on. Oh. There, made it. And so, oh, I see, you lose that. Interesting. And now I need to go and, oh, no. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. No. I might have to edit this video and restart it. This is embarrassing. I'm not a great gamer. Here we go. Oh, I see. You can pause the audio with enter. I need to concentrate. So I'm going to concentrate on this. Here we go. First hurdle, second hurdle, and third hurdle, and then I want to jump. Hey, I've got my key. See, I do learn. Okay. Oh no! It kept going. Here we go. Oh, come on. That's not fair. That's not fair. Okay, so I guess I need to be wary of that this... Oh, because I'm on a treadmill, I think. That's what it keeps going. Okay. Now what? Do I jump in? Yeah. Oh! Okay. One more try and then we'll move on. All right, we're gonna do, and then we'll move on to the next one. No more dying. It's too depressing. But that's the whole joy of these games, right? Is you sort of discover that. Oh, what the? So I guess you have to jump way earlier. That's the trick. And then you gotta jump way earlier. Oh, come on. That's not fair. Yeah, he turns fast. That's the trick behind it. And then you gotta jump earlier. There we go. So I know now I gotta jump now. No! Wow. Okay, I'm giving up. I don't know how to do this. I'm gonna have to watch some playthroughs, I guess. Okay, how do you can you break? Or do you have to unplug? Alright, that was... I will definitely explore this some further. I just did at the end of March, I did Marcintosh, and I'm gonna load Jet Set Willy next. And did actually a gaming one of that as well, which was Glider, which is a game I've actually been playing a little bit more now. So I'm getting back to sort of the kind of, I mean, I've never been a big gamer, but, you know, I like these 2D games. Like, I was a big fan of Lemmings, so I can't wait to get into the Amiga gaming part once I get my Amiga running. But yeah, this is obviously a bit more primitive, but I like it. I'll have to see what, actually in the comments, for those that are Spectrum owners, if you can let me know what games I ought to try. So I do have the cheat sheet for this. I don't know if there's a cracked version, but I did find this on the interweb. Because I did read about it, at least, and they said you have to have it. All right, so 2242. 2242. No, M0. I didn't like it. All right, it's 4141. Oh no. Can you delete? Okay, so it's 4141. Enter. Yay! All right. Hey, they don't give you any instructions on what. Is it always going to be the same? Keys 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And all right, let's try it. Okay. The bathroom. There's a flapping toilet. I'm going to guess that You just need to get to that end. All right, let's do it. Do I need to jump out of the bath? Yeah, I guess I could do that. Oh, jump. All right, that was relatively easy. Oh, no. Oh, let's... Do I not get to jump up here? No jumping. Oh, there it is. Oh. Ah, you can't jump there, that's why. Okay. So that is a no-go. But I made it past the first level here, so this is an easier game. There, I'm gonna... I don't know. I think I want to just do it here. Ah, oh, you'll be kidding me. It's gonna be on the highest apex, I guess. Alright, I got that. So can you jump higher? No. So now I have to... Do I just leave? Oh. Oh. You have to get the key and then... Alright. Oh, well, at least I got to keep the key. Ah! That's a vicious looking robot. Oh, come on. It's really more of getting a feel for this game than anything because, alright. Oh, no! I'm losing all my lives on simple stuff. Already gotten the key. Oh, so sometimes he comes... Alright, that's it. Last live. Sometimes he comes all the way back and sometimes he doesn't. So I'm just going to wait till he comes all the way back. Time is of no essence. Yeah. There you go. See, you just had to jump early. And I'm back to where I was. What the heck? That's not where I want it to be. Oh. Okay, I've gotten this one mastered. So what are you supposed to do here? Oh. Do I exit on that side? All those lives lost for... Oh. Okay. What do I do here? Oh. How do I gain... What are you supposed to do? Can you... Is there a fire button? Oh, do I go down? What about... Yeah, I don't know what... Do I not... I'm stuck here. Yeah. Oh, the whole row is jumping. Is there anything else? I'm going to have to end it here because I don't... maybe I should just... Do I jump maybe? Nope. So, again, if you've played this game, let me know what you're supposed to do on the master bedroom. That woman doesn't look so friendly. But in any case, I'm going to end here. Probably play a little bit more of this. Is there a way to? Oh, you can turn the volume off. Yeah. So I'll keep. But yeah, so I'll explore some of these famous Spectrum games. If you, in your comments below, I would love to know what games should I try on these. These just seem to be the famous ones: Manic, Jet Set, Willy. But I'm glad I finally got to close the gap and now have. I don't have a ZX80, but I have a ZX81 and a QL, so I kind of did all the even ones, I guess. But yeah, please come back. I'll see you soon. Thanks for joining me.